Hello, viewers! Welcome back to Will It Cat!
Will it
Yay! Will it Cat? I don't know. Will it?
Well, I'm pretty sure the answer to that is always going to be yes.
Thus far. Today we have a new Prowler. I don't think we've used him as lead Prowler yet. It's Elvis in the Baroth armor.
That would
I
explain
see.
the crown.
Yeah, you
Yes.
put the king in a kingly suit.
Of course, you got it. Elvis is the king. And he's gonna beat up things. That's fine, you don't have to like Elvis.
Okay.
He is the king.
I mean, the cat
But
is
you don't
cool,
have to like him.
but
You don't like
Yes.
Elvis?
I don't like the namesake.
Doesn't like Elvis's music. This is fine. You know, it's not required. My dad didn't like Elvis either. He liked the Beatles, but he didn't like Elvis.
I don't like the Beatles, so...
Well then, we got... I don't even want to call it terrible opinions, because it's just music. Who cares? Like what you like. So, we have to help a lady avenge her dolly. I think that's what she's saying.
Yeah,
Her
she's got
dolly.
she's got a real bad speech impediment of some sort.
Yeah, the Tetsukabra swallowed her dolly. And we've taken the case with our blunt paralyzing weapon, because I always enjoy blunt paralyzing weapons.
All up in
Is
that
it just me,
toad's
or is the
face.
chance for being in high rank being put in a random area higher than in world?
I don't know if the chances are higher. It does seem to happen more often here.
You know what? I'm
sure.
gonna agree with Selegna on this one. Yeah, you actually do end up in camp, like on high rank in world far more often than you really should.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
I think it's because there's only one secret area, and then you always go there.
Maybe.
Well, I was going to say it's because you could just hide in a shrub and fast travel to camp, so it's kind of a moot point.
Right, at that point it's this kind of little point in even dropping you in a random spot in the first place.
Yeah.
Whereas in this game, dropping you in a random spot does actually have consequences.
Unless you're a cat, because then it doesn't matter.
Unless you're a cat, because you don't care. But, you know.
Like, I figure if they wanted to remedy that in World, they could say, oh no, the wyverns are spooked and they won't respond to you for like 5 minutes.
Oh,
That would
Maybe
be
they
a...
can do that in Iceborne.
Maybe.
maybe. Possible addition to Iceborne, I guess.
That'd be great.
Hey, there's a lot of stuff I'd like to see in Iceborne, and I am super excited to see what they do.
I'm not sure if we're gonna have to pay for that, or if it's just gonna be free.
We're gonna have to pay for it.
It's an expansion pack, so like, you gotta pay cash
Yeah,
price.
it's a full-blown pack.
It's like old school computer game expansion packs back when before they had DLC. That's how you like did essentially add-on content.
most
So you
still
had to
do
buy an
that.
expansion.
And given all of the free content that we've gotten just over the course of
Yeah.
the game's lifespan, I will gladly fork over,
Oh, yeah.
what, $30? I bet it'll be 30.
Probably. I'm gonna guess ballpark $30 for it, which is
Yeah, they're not
usual
gonna charge
price for an
another-
expansion.
They're not gonna charge.
No.
No.
MMO expansions
But-
are always, or for World of Warcraft, they're always $60, and it's so dumb.
Riff off! Excuse me.
Gesundheit.
Yes, terribly sorry about that. I'm getting over a cold.
While the
Incidentally, that's why this episode was delayed, because Silver got sick, then Lapster got sick. And Lapster decided to take a break to address real-life stuff. So here we are. It's late, but we're gonna get it done.
yeah, another thing is that's another reason I like Final Fantasy 14. The most they charge for expansions, the Expanded Collector's Edition, is $40.
Yeah, okay, that's more reasonable. 40.
The Collector's Edition, on the other hand, is like $250.
Jesus Christ.
You're buying a
Hey, there's a
statue.
paralysis proc.
You're
Yeah, it's
buying
a good
statue and an art
paralysis.
book. You're paying
Yes,
for the
we didn't mention much exactly what we're fighting here and with what. May want to mention that like real quick.
Yeah.
We've got Elvis the Beast Cat. I'm trying to make an effort to use Beast Cats more, because I don't think I've used them enough, and they're fun.
I mean, plus
and,
there's also all of the, like, cat... like, blah, 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 all the cat types to show off, because they've all got these
Right.
different changes, and...
Yes. And Beast Cat being the most different, because, you know, it
Yeah,
gets a
it's-
completely different moveset when you go into Beast Mode.
Mostly
You
because
know-
it's also brand new.
Thinking
Yeah, that
on
too.
it, Wouldn't Elvis make more sense as a dog than a cat?
He's called Elvis in the comics. Take it up with breaking cat news.
Also, yeah, It Cat.
Yeah, and also there are no dog in this game, only cat.
I think
There are no dogs,
Poogies
only
took the
cat.
place of dogs.
Poogies are Poogies. They don't take the place of anything. They are your pets.
People have pet pigs.
Yeah, exactly. In real life, people have pet pigs. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
And
You
it's
never heard
not-
of a pot-bellied pig?
It's not common, but yes.
No.
Oh,
yeah,
I've never heard of
you
a
can totally have a
pot-bellied
pig for a
pig.
pet. Yeah, they're smallish pigs that you can keep as pets. Hey, we knocked down the toad.
Good knockdown.
So Tetsukabra is especially vulnerable to blunt damage because his face hitbox is so dang big.
Yeah.
And Beast Cats, as mentioned, are really good at status attacks because their attacks are so rapid. So, between the blunt and the paralysis and the toad having such a big face hitbox, you should have quite a bit of lockdown time on him
Yeah.
if you play your cards right. It's good.
And, high rank differences for Froggo. For Toad's
Yeah.
new friend here.
That big old rock,
Yeah,
for
that
one, and he
ginormous
can
boulder
also
is new.
throw it. He can also throw it. That's a new move.
Yeah, the
he
smaller
has
boulders
this-
that he used to lift up.
Yeah.
He can kind of do
Yeah,
a side
he throws
B.
them. Yeah, and then he also has this lunge attack. He like will lunge at you and then turn around and lunge at you again. And if he catches you with it once, basically you're eating 3 or 4 of them because he just locks onto you, and you can't recover from a hit before he does it again.
He just doesn't
So
stop.
don't do that. Yeah, so don't do that. We haven't seen Tetsukabra in a while, I think, because he's fairly early on in the hub and
Yeah.
also in the village quest, so it's good to see what new tricks he picks up in high rank.
That was a really good claw dance, by the way.
Claw Dance, yes, Claw Dance is a move that I like on Beast Cats in particular. But anytime a monster is knocked down, or paralyzed, or stunned, give them a Claw Dance because it does really good damage.
I can see that.
This is
it's good.
dangerously close to the zone line over here.
I think we'll be fine. It'll be fine. Got a nice
been
rodeo
close
here.
to the-
Look at it.
You've been close to the zone line before, especially after killing
We're-
something.
We're living on the edge.
Quite
Of the zone
literally.
line.
Yeah. And here's a nice Claw Dance right on that face. Give me that face. Yes.
Yep, that was good.
It is.
I like it.
It is very, very satisfying, and I love it. Beast Cats are great. I just love them. They're so good.
They're ridiculous and ridiculously
Yes!
fun.
Yes.
I can't remember. Does the North American version have all the DLC yet?
They're still trickling the DLC out, including the downloadable special cats. The downloadable cats have exclusive skills and moves also that you can get. There's a couple of them in particular that I'm interested in. One of them works kind of like Extend Fury for fighting cats. It's called Extend Beast. It makes your beast mode last longer. And it's something I definitely want. But last I checked, it has not been released yet.
And I can't believe you're considering taking beast mode supplements.
I know, like steroids or something? God. How dare I? Don't do drugs, kids. Drugs are bad.
I can't believe Silver's email inbox is full of "Try now, extend your beast."
Extend your anger. God, come on, Selena. you gotta get used to this. If you want to roll with Will and Cat, you gotta get used to this, buddy.
No, I just remembered I cleaned out my spam folder today and got 300 more in a day.
Well, the spam folder is doing its job then, isn't it? Oh, the toad is tired. That means it's a good opportunity to build up my beast levels. How convenient. Oh, a gentle reminder, if you are going against Tetsukabra and you have access to any kind of tremor res, do that, because the tremors are annoying.
Yeah.
Like that. Especially on a beast cat, you don't want to be interrupted from your combo ever for any reason.
Oh, definitely not.
So you want You want earplugs, you want tremor res. Because you want to keep on swinging and keep coming and never stop.
Oh, there's the other horn.
Yep.
And yet he can still lift up rocks.
And, he is adapted for that.
Yeah.
That is clearly what he does. So, he might not be able to do it as well, but I imagine he could still do it. He's got very strong jaws.
Yeah, I can't recall if this is actually the case or not, but I think he can only lift up small rocks now.
That would definitely make sense. And I'm gonna say that's true, unless proven otherwise.
And here on Willet Cat, we are determined to always be proven wrong.
Always proven wrong. And we are also determined to be ecologically and biologically accurate when we talk about monster and their, what's the word I'm looking for? Habits? Living habits?
Yeah.
Adaptations?
Plausibility of, their biology.
Yeah, which is always fun to talk about, and I like doing that. Ignore the fact that I just double acorn. It's fine. It's fine. We're back. It's cool. Editing.
Yeah, you definitely didn't cut out a bunch of footage where you took a nap.
No, of course not. I definitely didn't go hike back to camp, sleep in the bed, and then hike back and then cut all that out in post. What are you talking about? Why would I do that? My acorns are back, see? Magic. It's magic. Editing magic.
If I knew which type of tree dropped acorns, I would say you found that tree and gathered them.
That would be an oak tree.
That's an oak, yes.
Okay.
Oak.
I'm not a treeologist.
That's not a thing.
That's the joke.
I love you guys. This is great.
I don't even know what that's actually called. I just know it's not a treeologist.
Dendrologist or something like that, probably.
Someone who takes care of trees
Arborist.
an arborist would tend trees like in someone's yard.
Wait, Arbor Day is
For
about
studying-
trees?
Yes. Arbor means tree.
I did not know this.
Did you never notice when like a calendar has Arbor Day on it, it has a tree?
I've never owned a calendar.
Wow. Wow, making me feel old. Now Silver old. Oh look, Limpy Toad.
I can't believe Silver owned and operated Betamax devices.
What's a Betamax?
I'm not
Oh
quite
my
that
god,
old.
no!
Oh my god!
No!
Oh my god, no!
No,
Are we gonna have to?
what's
Are
a
we gonna have to go
Betamax?
into that?
Do you know what VHS is?
Yes!
Okay,
Okay.
kinda
okay.
like that.
Except it was Sony and it was proprietary and it didn't take off.
Oh,
Think of it-
a lot of Sony stuff didn't take off, like the CDI.
Right.
But,
Right.
like, think of it like the difference between Blu-ray and HD DVD.
Is there
Yes.
even a difference?
Functionally, no. In terms of compatibility, yes.
Why is everything
Because
Blu-ray?
proprietary. Because Blu-ray won.
Yeah, I'm honestly not sure if this was just played up as a joke in the movie Tropic Thunder or if it's actually true, but the nerd in that movie says it's because porn ended up backing Blu-ray.
They said the same thing about VHS versus Betamax, so I'm willing to believe it.
Oh my.
Yeah.
They did. They really did. Like, no joke. Oh, you see, that acorn was because I got caught in that lunge attack it just saw.
That lunge chain
It's-
is real nasty.
It's devastating. Now, if you had, say, Adept, you could maybe break out of it if he got caught yet at once, but if you don't, forget it.
Oh, burned husks, no,
It's okay, we'll get Burn Husk later, Liquid.
I didn't even notice them.
I don't think I noticed them either at the time.
They were on the right as you ate your acorn.
Yeah. Well, Toad is sleeping, and we have a Claw Dance Prime, so let's just go and bash him in the face, shall we? Yes. Always good.
And you just ran
It-
out of beast at that point.
It's okay. We've already got enough gauge to go back into it.
Yeah, we don't.
It does not take long. The nice thing about Generations Ultimate... Oh, now how big is that boulder? Like, is
That was a
smaller
small
boulder or
boulder,
a big one?
yeah.
Okay.
I don't think he
Alright,
carries
so-
the big ones, but we also haven't seen him pull up a big one.
We
Okay.
saw one earlier. But he just
So-
lifted up the ground and left it there.
So maybe he can't throw it anymore if his tusks are broken.
Okay, yeah, so maybe he stops throwing boulders.
Could be.
Because he just broke it on the ground.
Yeah. Anyway, I was going to say, it's nice in Gen U because they increased the gauge gain you get for everything across the board. So it's
And
nice.
Beast Cats get gauged by attacking.
Yes, they get gauged by attacking melee, specifically.
Oh, they don't get
So you
gauged
can-
from boomers?
No, I mean, they do, but they don't get extra.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
not nearly as much.
And plus, their boomerangs are underpowered anyway compared to other support biases, so meh, don't even bother.
Oh,
Just don't bother.
I just had a strong urge to make a joke I think I've already made before.
Well,
It's gonna happen.
Tetsukawa's pose reminds me of, like, frog dissections.
you know what? Yeah, it really does.
Yeah, I can
That's
see
the
that.
pose they put him in when you go and dissect him.
And
And then you go and carve him and get his bits, and it's kind of like dissecting the toad. Yeah, I can see it.
I'm reasonably certain I've made that joke already, too. Womp
It's
womp.
entirely
At
possible.
the least, we haven't fought Tetsukaba in a while, so you haven't made that joke in a while.
I mean,
Great.
it's gonna
Right.
happen with an LP as long as this one.
Is it really that long? God.
Silver, we're on part 41.
Damn it! Look, I picked a long game, I guess. Jeez.
Monster Hunter's always gonna be long.
Pretty much. But it's okay, I've got y'all in it for the long haul, right? Right?
Yep. Yep.
Like when he says in long suffering tone, "Yep, I signed up for this. I'm trapped. This is my hell." So, the Wyventurer is pleased with our killing of the toad. Story-wise, what we are doing right now is gathering materials to upgrade the Soratorium to take on Valstrax. We're getting quests from each of the chiefs of the different villages, and when we do those quests for them, they donate their local materials toward upgrading the Soratorium. Make sense?
Basically, we're doing favors for them, and then they are doing
Yes.
a favor for us.
Yes. So once we do the quest for the Yukumo chief, as the Wyventurer just mentioned, she will donate Yukumo wood to upgrade the hull of the Soratorium. Because that's their local specialty.
Yeah, it's...
Ta-da!
The Yukumo wood is supposed to be a lot stronger than just the normal stuff.
Yeah! Yeah, and you can harvest it yourself and make armor and weapons out of it.
Make
We've
arbor
seen it.
and weapons.
Oh,
No, that was
armor.
bad. That was bad.
I see what you did there. It's fine. Bad puns are welcome. Any kind of pun. But especially the bad ones. I love puns.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we can tell.
Yes.
I wonder.
Yes.
I still don't like puns.
I wonder if you could
Well,
take.
you're allowed to be wrong.
I wonder if you could take a Yukumo twig to make a switch axe.
Yes. Yes. Please, more puns, more. They only fuel me. So, let's see. Change of weapon here. We have the Kutku Cutter, high rank version.
It's not a fan.
We haven't-
It's a cutter.
Yes, it's not a fan. The game flavor text wants to make dead sure that you know that it's not a fan.
It is a
It's a-
circular
it's a sword.
blade.
It's a circular blade, not a fan, excuse you. And it's a cutting weapon, so that means I can get tail cuts. So I'm gonna be trying my darndest to cut the tail off of this Ludroth because that's fun.
Sponge Dragon.
Sponge Dragon, that's always good. High rank Sponge Dragon, so we can see what his fancy new tricks are in high rank, right?
Well, we
Yeah.
might have seen one just there. He spits
Yeah.
out little spitballs that are. They kind of linger for a bit.
Yeah, they persist, and if you walk through them, you pick up water blights.
And Jam is being a lazy shitter over there.
Yep, he's being a lazy shit. But yeah, you can see it again. He spat a thing, and it's still there on the ground, going all steamy.
But the
And
the ordinary water balls he spits out while he's running around like that do not linger. So, at least there's that.
I think that they might have a wider radius, also. And when he stomps down and makes that little wave, I think that might be bigger as well.
Yeah. Just a bit.
So, Sponge Dragon's differences in high rank are more subtle than the Toad. I mean, he tries. Royal Luthroth tries his best.
Yeah.
It's hard, because he was meant to be an underwater monster.
Yeah, he had to
I
get
wonder
cut
if
down
the,
to half a moveset.
I wonder if World's engine can handle underwater combat.
Please, no. Let underwater combat die in 3U. Don't bring it back, please.
Wasn't 3U the 3DS version?
It was both Wii U and 3DS.
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
that's even worse.
And you could only do online multiplayer on the Wii U one, but you could also take the 3DS version and tether it to the Wii U and play online that way.
That sounds overly complicated.
It was.
Oh, at least you could do it. And then 4U came along on the 3DS, and it was just like, yeah, just play online with your 3DS. It's okay, you're good for it. Which is fine. 4U was good.
I'm gonna be sad when the 3DS finally dies.
It's pretty much dead.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, with Gen 8 going on the Switch, one of the main reasons to buy a 3DS is gone now.
That's Pokemon Generation 8 for the uninitiated.
Yeah, with Pokemon going on the Switch, they lost one of their biggest reasons to buy a 3DS.
I mean, the 3DS has been going for, what, 8 years?
Yeah, it's pretty long in the
Something
It
bring
has-
up later. I don't remember
It has
when.
it's had a good run. I don't think we need to feel sorry for it.
It is
I'm gonna
long
be
in the
sad
tooth.
when it leaves, because
Yeah.
the one thing that I do wish finally gets transferred over to the Switch, which I doubt is happening, is the Virtual Console.
I mean, they've done the NES games on the Switch,
Yeah,
and they've said that they're gonna bring Super Nintendo games there too.
Yeah,
so
they've got their NES
yeah.
flicks, and we might be getting
Yeah.
SNES flicks.
Yep. So it's happening eventually.
Honestly,
They just-
go ahead.
I was gonna say they don't have much reason to do it yet because the Switch is selling like freaking gangbusters. What were you gonna say, Liquid?
I'm going to be intrigued by, so you know how in their NES flicks they've taken, they've taken some of the games and they've put up like modified ROMs where you just start with a specific save file or what have you.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious to see what they'll do in regards to that for Super Nintendo games.
That'd be cool. And I'd like to see the Super Nintendo games anyway, because I really don't have much attachment to NES games in general. I kind of
There's only,
skipped
like,
that console.
2 NES games I actually care for.
I mean, I don't... probably same, but the Super Nintendo, that shit was my jam.
Yeah.
Kirby's
I heard
Adventure
something
and
go
Zelda.
crunch. I think that was his crest.
Yep, sounds about right.
Good. Good. So that tail remains uncut, but broke the crest.
Just
Anyway.
a quick note, though, I want to throw out there. Anybody who has NES flicks, you should play the special Dr. Mario version that's on there. It's
Oh,
a
there's
real...
the tail.
Oh? Yeah, there, we got the tail, but what's special about the Dr. Mario?
Well, it's on stage 20 that's got like 1 or 2 viruses left, and it's really easy to clear it. Let me just say, I don't think a lot of people have seen that Dr. Mario has an ending cutscene,
Really?
and there's an interesting reveal there.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
Dr. Mario
I
has an
suck
ending cutscene?
horribly. Yeah, that's what Liquid just said.
And I'm kind of hoping it's still there. I don't remember if like the modified things are like temporary or what.
I mean, I've not played much Dr. Mario because I suck at puzzle games in general.
Isn't Dr. Mario just Tetris?
No,
No, it's different.
it's Connect 4 kind of.
Yeah, you match colors of the pills, which was kind of hard because it was a Game Boy game. So-
Was it really? I thought it was only on the
Yeah.
NES.
It was remade
Oh,
for
yeah.
the Game Boy. A lot of NES games were
Oh,
also
yeah.
on the Game Boy.
Yeah. Wasn't it originally on the Game Boy? I thought.
I wouldn't say
I
originally if
don't
it's color based. I mean, why would they do that?
I have no idea, but it wouldn't be the first questionable thing they did. Oh, hey, there's the main. I believe that is every breakable part on the Ludroth.
Yeah, that is.
I have no idea. But which came first, the Game Boy game or the NES version?
Well,
the
I
chicken or the
played
egg.
one. I played one briefly and realized that I suck horribly at that kind of game and didn't play anymore. And I've basically ignored the entire puzzle genre since.
But you play Metroid.
Metroid isn't puzzle.
Yeah, that's freeform well, not freeform. It's exploration ability upgrade game, I guess.
Yeah. You could almost say it's half of the Metroidvania genre.
What? Don't be ridiculous. Nah.
No, that's silly. That's silly.
Now,
But yes.
half of the Castleroids.
Yeah, Castleroid. Half of the Castleroid
I
genre.
don't even know what that is.
The term is
It's not a thing, so like that we are making jokes.
You know how my sense of humor works.
Poorly?
Spoilers, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Oh.
That's how. Anyway, this thing, we've beaten it up real good. Should be almost dead.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was ultimately disappointed with this thing. I was hoping to show off, neat high-rank tricks that it picks up, and it just kind of ended up being not.
It just ended up kind of writhing on its side, waiting to die.
Yeah, which I'm more than happy to oblige, but yeah, compared to the Tetsukabra, his high-rank differences are really not very impressive.
What would happen if PETA existed in the Monster Hunter world?
I'd rather
They'd
they
get eaten.
didn't.
I would hope they get eaten. Every last one of them.
Like, I don't think we should address PETA and, like, give them attention. It's just...
No, I don't think they deserve to be even mentioned. Let's just not. Let's see. What can we talk about then? I checked, and there's, I think, one new monster in this rank we have access to. But the next rank is where we get some fun monsters showing up, like, for the first time.
I believe
Okay.
you've said the next rank contains my favorite monster.
Yes, your favorite monster shows up in next rank. And I don't know why I thought he wasn't in the single player at all, because he clearly is. He is right there. I don't know.
This is a bit of a stretch, but
Sure.
you know how the creator of SpongeBob is dead?
Yes.
They didn't play Sweet Victory at the Super Bowl,
Okay.
and the SpongeBob fans
What is-
were immensely pissed.
What?
Have you-
These words that you said make no sense.
You've
Yeah,
never
but,
seen
um,
SpongeBob, have you?
Not for like 10 years, bruh.
The Sweet Victory episode is when SpongeBob plays the song Sweet Victory at the Super Bowl.
Okay.
And they were hoping they would play the song there because they had a whole petition. Super Bowl said they would play it. Then they just played 5 seconds in the episode with SpongeBob doing the I'm Ready dance.
Okay. And what does this have to do with anything?
Because it's a sponge dragon.
Yeah.
I said it was a bit of a
Okay.
stretch.
A bit. Okay, I'm sorry. I understand now.
A bit of a stretch, like a Jixros tail.
Yeah, or the Keizu.
Ooh.
Keizu tail does that too.
What's
Casey's
Keizu
a
again?
stretchy
He does.
boy.
Keizu's the blind electric flying dingus.
Oh. Okay. Do you realize I still have no idea what it is?
Blind electric flying dingus.
An electric
not
dong
ringing
or
a bell.
what has no music.
Electric dong which has no music.
Oh, okay, that guy. No music is bad when it comes to Monster Hunter.
I mean, in Keizu's case, it works.
No, it's thematic.
Yeah, it's playing off of his inability to see. Because a monster, with their theme music starts when they see you. Keizu never sees you.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Oh, hey, he's limping.
Yeah. He's limping, hey, good. And I'm gonna chase after him with that forward lunge attack, because it covers a lot of ground. Maybe we can knock him over and get some more beatdowns. I don't know. Sometimes I manage to do that. Not today, but there have been times when I've been able to do that.
Yeah, that's
Highly
a
satisfying.
timely true health horn.
Yes, Aramuse is being helpful. What a good boy.
I cooked some.
I did, huh?
I cooked something new for supper tonight.
Uh-huh.
Cheesy rice with ground lamb.
Okay, that sounds good.
It was.
I was going to say that I upgraded Aramuse to high rank Macau armor,
Ah.
so he can look fancy and musketeer-y.
Wait,
And
Aramuse is a
high rank.
dude?
Yes, he's based on Aramis.
Who?
Aramis the Musketeer.
Who?
One of the Three Musketeers.
Yes.
Who I will...
The Three Musketeers.
I will admit I did not know their names, but, you know.
I know who the Three Musketeers was, I just didn't know their name.
Athos, Porthos, and Aramis. That is their names.
Aramis does not fit the theme.
What theme?
He doesn't have an oath name.
Okay. So you can go and dig up Alexander Dumas and say, dude, you are shitty at naming characters, and he'll be like, what? Qu'est-ce que c'est? Because he was French.
You realize I can speak French, right?
Oh, yeah, and yet I've said things to you in French, and you're like, what the hell are you talking about?
To be
What?
fair, I only remember one phrase, and it's, do you speak English?
That's not speaking French. I know something.
I took a whole course for it in high school.
What's the matter, Liquidy? Did we break the Liquidy?
I'm fine. I'm fine. You know, let's go back to the naming scheme real quick. I would go back in time and tell him to use the name Astalos.
Astalos, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Sure. I would buy it. And read the book and all.
Yeah, that way you would have
Sure.
Astalos, Porthos, and other Gaios.
Yeah.
Other
There you go.
Gaios.
I totally don't remember their names, and you said them all like 5 seconds ago. Christ.
Porthos,
Porthos.
Athos,
Porthos.
and Aramis.
Aramis.
Aramis. I'm sorry, my
That's
mind automatically tries to finish the
Astalos.
pattern.
It's Astalos.
Just nobody tell him there's a fourth musketeer.
I'm sorry, what? No, that doesn't make sense.
Rathalos,
The three
obviously.
Rathalos, yeah, obviously. No, they have their young, like, apprentice guy who, you know, their sidekick. They're the Robin to their Batman, and his name is D'Artagnan.
I can't tell if that's your game glitching out or my video card.
I'm gonna go with video card. You might want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with video card. Might want to look into that.
Yeah.
I might need to update it.
Later.
Also, I can't believe D'Artagnan has to sit in like a horse sidecar. He doesn't get his own horse.
Oh, incidentally, that name should be familiar to you because D'Artagnan is the one who runs the Monster Hunters, and that is indeed what his name is a pun on.
I thought his name was D'Artagnan.
Yes, D'Artagnan, which is a pun on D'Artagnan.
Okay.
The name. Did you understand the words that I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
That's exactly what I just said. Okay, now, as mentioned, the Yukumo chief just donated some wood to upgrade the Sanatorium with, and the Adventurer is happy. Yay!
Time to sturdy up the
Anyway.
ship with some hard wood.
Exactly.
Are there
Hardwood,
runes
very
on
sturdy.
the ship, or is that just supposed to be shadow from the chains?
No, those are like carvings.
Yeah, carvings.
I don't know what they mean,
So,
but
our next key quest is another gathering quest.
naturally.
This is it. It's right here. So, we'll be back after a quick change of Prowler to take care of that one. But first, new equipment to show off. Because I know everybody loves the flavor text.
It's me.
Yeah.
I nagged you into showing flavor text.
Flavor
It
text
did.
is
So
always
blame
fun.
Liquidy. Blame Liquidy if you don't like this. But all the high rank versions of equipment have slightly different flavor text. So you get, you get slightly different flavor text. That was all I was going for with that.
Yep.
Jeez. This is my favorite. The Moshgarl set is my favorite.
I'm sorry, but was that a
I'm sure everybody-
chalice?
Yeah, that's the pirate stuff.
Oh, right. I think I asked that before.
You did.
You did, but it's okay because that reminds me to mention. I off camera ground out the coins necessary to make the high rank pirate equipment. So the next episode, we'll be seeing cats running around with high rank pirate gear.
Excellent.
I got enough for everybody who is currently wearing a pirate thing. So that means high rank Keyblade Master as well.
Oh. That is a tangent for another video.
Okay.
But Ooh, what a train wreck of a game.
Oh, right, yes.
Yeah.
Definitely a tangent for another video. Save it for a special occasion.
Yeah, save that rant.
Yes. Anyway, but look, there's the Gyapre male and yeah, the Kutku.
I'm sorry,
Way
but
ahead
is
of its
the
time.
Kutku just a cat suit?
It's a Kutku suit, yeah.
Kutku suit for the cat to wear.
Yeah. It's
I
good.
love the Ludroth
It's really
armor.
good.
It's a bathrobe.
It's cute. And there's the Mashkal body armor. I love it. It's like a pumpkin. And then the hat looks like a black mage from Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Every time I
In fact,
see that, I only think of Vivi.
because Vivi is a black mage.
Maybe it's because he's the only named black mage.
Possibly? But also, speaking of that, I made a black mage outfit once because I did the Moshgarl hat and then a robe, and I dyed it blue so I could dress up like a black mage.
That's another thing I want in World.
A
The
better
ability to
layered
glamour.
armor.
Glam, yes, more glam.
Layered armor
yeah,
is
thanks to
good,
the-
but...
Yeah. Doesn't go far enough. Yeah, later you get the ability to transmog one piece of armor to look like another in this game. So you can do that. You can basically do layered armor with anything, which is really nice.
You know, I'm surprised these cats haven't given themselves a heart attack with all the fondue they eat.
They'll be fine. Speaking of change of prowler here, since it's a gathering quest, I grabbed a gathering cat. This is the Laboster. And Laboster, I don't think at this time she is, but I also got her outfitted with her high-rank Nintendo Labo.
Nice.
So she can wear that forever, basically.
Reinforced cardboard.
Yep.
Card stock.
Reinforced cardboard, yep. Exactly.
Wait, no, I think card
Now,
stock
gathering-
is weaker.
So, gathering quest means super duper speed, which means more super duper speed music. Yay.
Yay.
This is the title theme from Uniracers.
Oh, okay.
It's a kind of an obscure game from the SNES, and very few people seem to remember it. I remember it. It was really good.
And now we're back around the SNES. Do you hope that's one of the SNES games the Switch gets?
I hope, but it is extremely unlikely because they got sued by Pixar, and Pixar won.
Oh.
So, no, it's never happening then.
Yep, nope. Because their game has sentient unicycles who race. And Pixar, I guess, had a short about sentient unicycles and sued them and won.
Didn't they also do
Yikes.
Cars? Isn't Cars a Pixar movie?
Yeah, of course, Pixar.
So they've been doing inanimate objects for a while.
And lamps. But anyway, I picked this music because you're gathering rocks. Uniracer's soundtrack is
Rock.
Ha 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 ha. It fits.
I still really like this map.
It's really good. Real good map. It looks nice. Exclusive to GU. It was new to GU, I think. Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it's
sure.
new to Gen
Yeah.
Ultimate, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, did
But yeah, it's a
normal
good one.
generations not even have high rank?
Not in the single player. In
the hub,
multiplayer.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah, in the hub. Yeah.
So they were focused on single multiplayer for the original generations.
That's not how I would phrase it.
No, that's not how I would put it either. It just they added new content, and some of it was for the single player in GU.
Oh, okay.
That's it. Because, you know, the multiplayer, you get the entire other rank above high rank, the G rank.
Oh, okay.
Which is something that should be coming to Iceborne as well.
Yeah, I think they're calling it Master Rank or something.
Master rank, yeah, that was what I heard as well.
But it's
I, for one, am hyped.
yeah, it's effectively G Rank.
Yeah, it's G rank with the serial numbers filed off. Oh yes, and since we delivered those Comet Rocks, that was another thing that the Solatorium lab needed to upgrade. Again, nobody mentions this. You're just gonna have to figure it out.
I miss when games did that. A lot
But
of games are
I don't know.
way too handholdy now.
I mean, there's a balance between handholdy and actually telling you what you need to do without consulting a guide.
So what's up?
two
with-
hand- Handhold-
I also would like that.
Too handholdy would be the beginning of Gen 7.
So what's up with the, like that Star Chart globe? Is that called an astrolabe? What is that?
Astral something. That's something I'm gonna have to look up, because, it would definitely be astral something. It's because astral means stars.
Yeah.
And it's a star chart of some sort. I'll look that up and get back to you. Future Silver, what is that thingy called? Thanks, Future Silver.
Excellent. I'm glad to know this
Okay.
new piece of information live on video.
Yes! Oh, we picked up another villager request. We haven't had one of those in a while. I've been pretty good about keeping up with those. We have some in the hub still, though, so... at some point we'll need to do multiplayer shenanigans and clean those up.
Ugh, okay.
I'm sorry, Liquidy. But that's all the video we have for you for today.
Alright.
We're gonna save, take a nap, and Laboster will sign us off.
Cannot be comfortable to sleep in a cardboard box.
Sure it can.
Sure. Why
Anyway,
not?
goodbye.
Anyway, thanks for watching.
See ya.
See you next time.